we are live. Welcome back to Slim Comics and More. My name is Sean, and this is a Q&A. This is a Q&A with Climbing Collectibles. So I've met Climbing Collectibles mostly through the chats, but this is our first time meeting. And here is Alan from Climbing Collectibles. Hey, Alan.
Hey, Sean, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Not too bad. Excited to be here. Excited to talk about like comics and everything comics with you. Like you said, this is the first time we're talking
Right.
in person. We've just chatted in like, you know, the YouTube chat. So this is cool.
Yep. So yeah. So I just met you just through the chats and stuff like that, and then we started connecting each other through IG, and then one thing led to another, and right now you're here. Thank you for coming on.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
All right. So let's get started. So I always want to know how they got their channel started and stuff like that, and how they started their name. So how did you get started collecting comics? Before that, how did you start collecting comics, and at what age did you start collecting comics?
Wow. Okay. So I'm like I was born in the 80s and I grew up in the 90s. So that's when like X-Men came out, Spider-Man, Batman, the animated series. So I grew up with that and all like the toys that came out during that time. So during that time, I kind of got into comics, but you know, my parents didn't bring me to the comic shop all the time. So, you know, I would go once and get like issue maybe 50. And then the next time I went was a couple months later. So it's like 20 issues later. So I kind of were just reading snippets of stories. So I kind of was into it. And then I fell out of it in the 2000s, but I recently came back in 2019, mainly because, so I have a couple nieces and they're around the age where they watched Into the Spider-Verse, right? With like Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales and all that. So I was like, oh, they were really into it. Let me go to my LCS and buy a book for them. I ended up leaving with a couple books for them and a couple books for myself.
Nice.
And then I just kept going back every week. So that's kind of where I kind of got into comics. And I think in terms of my name, you're asking about my name, Climbing Comics. So
right. Yeah, so that's like the next question. Like, how did you start your channel name, and why did you pick climbing? That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. So fun story. My name was not Climbing Comics before this. It was actually a different name. I used to go by Hawkeye 452. So like growing up, did you ever watch MASH?
Yeah.
The TV show?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, so my mom loved MASH. Loved it so much, she named me after Alan Alda. So
really?
And his nickname on the show is Hawkeye. So when I got into comics, like all my names were Hawkeye. But you know, when I realized that I wanted to like start making my own content, I decided to like kind of do something different, right? And the reason why I chose Climbing Comics is so I'm an avid climber. Well, I do indoor rock climbing. I've gone outdoors a couple times. So kind of the two loves that I've had are both climbing and comics. And I really like the double meaning of climbing, because I think people were like who are into speculation, trying to get into comics itself, they kind of see that kind of climbing thing. So it could either be both.
Nice.
So that's how I got my name.
Oh, that's cool. I got Evil's Comics. How you doing, Mike? Nice of you to stop in. I had a Q&A with Mike as well.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
All right. So next question. Let me see here. Oh, I lost my track here. Okay. Do you remember or do you recall like your first comic book that you ever bought, or did you do you still have it?
It might be a couple. It might be one of two books. I remember it was it's either a Green Lantern book, like, but I remember I collected a couple of Green Lanterns. Do you remember the one where he's holding up like the rings in his like the multiple rings? I remember that was one of my first ones. Might not have been my first, but I think my first was actually an X-Men book. I think it was a super random X-Men book, like in the 200 or 300s. I totally don't remember. It's probably at my parents' place in some sort of box in the middle of somewhere. So it's there though. I don't think they threw it away. Yeah.
All right, we have Sif Lorley. How you doing? Nice.
Hey.
Nice. from Spinetix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, Evil Comic. Hey, Angel from Pages, Films, and Plastics. How you doing?
Hello.
All right. So next one. Do you follow any writers? What is your top 5 writers?
Oh man. I think kind of getting into stuff recently. Of course, like a lot of the Donny Cates stuff, I was really getting into like the Thors and the Venoms and whatnot. But a lot of the stuff I've liked recently because I've stuck mostly with um superhero comics, and then kind of I went a little bit more into like the horror type genre. And I know James Tyan is doing great work with like Nice House on the Lake,
Oh, wait,
and
yeah.
with yeah, for sure, all of those. And I'm starting to reread some of the older, like the initial Neil Gaiman Sandman stuff. So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just kind of spreading it around. um and of course I'm collecting a lot of some of the X-Men stuff. So Chris Claremont is up there as well.
Nice.
So there's a little bit of a sprinkling of a little bit of everybody, like mostly modern. But I try to read some Silver Age stuff here and there. So
Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
We have Justin Ferrara. How you doing? Nice you stop in. Donny Cates Venom is awesome. Yeah,
yes,
I follow the title. Do you follow the title Venom?
yes. Well, I started when like Donny Cates took it on, and I've been reading ever since. So I'm
Nice.
excited for him to. I heard he's gonna start doing Immortal Hulk
Yep.
pretty
I think the writers and I believe the artist too, but Donny Cates is going to flip flop with Al Ewing. So Al Ewing's going to do Venom, and then
Oh,
Donny Cates is going to do Immortal Hulk. But
nice.
the artist, it might be different from the artist. I'm not sure if it's Ryan Stegman is sticking with Donny Cates or it
Mm,
might be somebody else. But yeah, but the writers are
yeah.
like flip flopping. All right. So
Hey, they
next
both
question.
did great. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. I like the writing. So next question. Artists. Who are your top 5 artists in your collection, or do you have a top 5 artists?
So right now, I think I'm really into like these two artists from Spain. So Pepe
Okay.
Larraz, X-Men, and Alvaro Martinez Bueno. He does like a lot of the Justice League Dark stuff. He's doing a Nice House on the Lake right now, so it's very cool. I've read a lot of the like I started reading more of like the Eternals books and like the early Fantastic Four books. So
Nice.
King Kirby is definitely up there. Um, Cover art is very interesting, right? Because I think everyone likes a lot of the cover artists right now, like
Right.
Peach and whatnot. But I really do like that Alex Ross type of style because it's very different than everything else. So um, those might be four artists, and I think
That's a good one.
'90s Jim Lee.
Yeah, Jim Lee.
Growing up with
Yeah,
Jim Lee, he was my guy. Yeah.
nice. Yeah, he's like one of my top 5 as well, Jim Lee.
Yes, he's
We have
great.
poor Mike. How you doing? Nice of you to stop in.
Hey,
Taki.
poor Mike.
Taki 616. How you doing? Nice of you to stop in. And
Hello,
everybody's
hello.
just saying hi. Nice. Okay. Brandon Looney Tunes, how you doing? Nice of you to stop in. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday, having a great weekend. All right, next question. Do you like to get your books graded, or do you have books that you want to send to like CBCS or CGC or PGX or any one of those companies? Who is your favorite slab company?
So when I first started, I kind of got slab happy, and I was like getting a lot
Right.
of slabs. And I think the majority of my slabs are CGC.
Okay.
But I'm starting to realize now that I actually do like having raw books as well, and just putting them in top loaders. You can see like behind me, I have a couple of books that are
Right.
slabbed, and then
Yeah.
one that is oops,
Let's
wrong way.
see. There you go.
Yeah, this one is just like in a top loader. So yeah, so I like kind of both actually, but
Okay.
you know, especially with the wait times at CGC, I was like, okay, I'm gonna
What
pause
what
on
is
that.
your longest wait time? Do you
My
know?
longest wait time was probably, it wasn't bad before. But it was still like 4 months. It was
4
still
months.
four or
Okay.
5 months. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I really
that's
send
pretty
it
long.
and I forgot about it. So it's the best way to do it.
Yep. So, do you prefer CGC or do you prefer CBCS or?
I think I prefer CGC, not because like I don't want to send anything into CBCS, but it's just that, you know, when I buy stuff online, it's normally in a CGC case. And I created an account initially with CGC since that's all I knew. And I
Right.
just kind of stuck with them. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Let's see where we at. Books. Do you have a lot of books, and do you sell your books?
Okay. So in the past 3 years, I've probably collected about 2 to 3 thousand books. I'd say that's my collection. So it's like maybe 10 to 12 short boxes.
All right.
That's small compared to a lot of others, but I feel like, you know, I wanted to keep it in a certain like amount of space and like not like have it
Right. Right.
overflow. So I have not sold yet, but
Okay.
I plan to, if I get books that get more books, I'm planning to do some selling as well over this next year.
Nice. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
next question. Let's see here. Oh, where were we at? Okay. Do you prefer DC or Marvel, or do you prefer Independence now?
Hmm, good question. So coming in, I think I was mainly Marvel.
Okay.
But it's funny because a lot of the books that I collect are still DC. I would say that I prefer lots of Marvel, but a lot of the writers that I followed in DC, like James Tynion and whatnot, has led me to Independence, right? So a lot of the Image books I've been starting to read a lot more recently. So
Okay.
probably trending that way to Independence.
So, what is your favorite title right now?
Right now, I would probably have to say that either Something is Killing the Children or X-Men. X-Men is more just nostalgic.
Okay.
They're going their different paths right now. There's so many X books right
Right.
now.
Right. Yeah, it's many.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
bit too
great
many,
choice.
but yeah.
So something is killing children. What do you like about? Do you like all the variants? Do you like the story?
I like the story and I like the different covers. If I were to only do covers, it's funny because I would maybe think of like Stray Dogs for different covers because
Right. Right.
it's like all the homages to like the different films and whatnot. That's kind of like what I like. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when they homage like all those horror movies. That
Yeah.
and the artwork's awesome. Yeah, I like the Stray Dogs. All right, next question. Uh, so what is your favorite title to read? Is it just Something's Killing the Children, or is there another book that you like?
I would say that I've been reading like Marauders from X-Men
Okay.
since the beginning, so that's been solid. Um, Nice House on the Lake has been like a really trippy type of book. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I'm excited to find out. So I would say that those are the ones that I really like right now. Yeah,
Nice. All right.
yeah.
So when you grew up, who was your favorite character?
Growing up, my favorite character. Oh, actually, it was this guy, Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Definitely
Okay.
Wolverine from the X-Men
That was
animated
mine
series.
also. Nice
Huh?
choice. Yeah, that was
Yes,
mine also.
yes. Nice.
Nice. All right. So do you like when we were just talking about variants? So do you like collecting variants?
Yeah, actually, I do like collecting variants. I have to be careful though because it's a slippery slope, right?
Yeah.
There's definitely like different artists I collect variants for, but you know the what's his name? Gleason. So Gleason had like all those Spider-Man covers,
Yeah.
and like I know there was like a Black Panther cover. So some of the really kind of artistic type of random type of variants I do like collecting. I remember there was this one X-Men recently, X-Men #1 from the new series that came out with Dugan and Pepe Larraz. There was like it was like an homage to the 90s cartoon. So
Yeah.
that one like kind of pops in my head.
All right. Cool. Uh, so do you collect anything else besides comics? Do you have any figures that you collect?
Actually, I don't have any figures, but I will say that I did make an order for a figure that should be coming out the end of this year, and it's I don't know if you saw this, but do you remember the Wolverine kind of looking at the picture of Jean on his bed? You know that meme, like when he's
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
send you a link to that one after. But I do have
All
a
right.
figure coming at the end of the year. But I
Okay.
yeah, mainly just comics and original art.
Oh,
A few pieces
you.
of original art.
Nice. Hey, Dave UK, how you doing? Hope all is
Hey,
well. Dave UK, it's like 6 hours ahead, I think. So, wow.
wow.
Yeah. So, thanks for coming on, Dave. Uh, Alan got back from watching Shang-Chi. Oh, wow. Okay. So,
Cool.
have you watched Shang-Chi yet, Alan?
Yeah, I watched it opening night actually.
Oh, no.
I really enjoyed it. So I definitely recommend for those who are considering it to give it a shot. I liked it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. So, I'm still waiting, or I'm too
Yeah.
busy with the kids.
Yeah, exactly. No spoilers, but yeah, I think even the kids would enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right.
Well,
So,
depending on how old the kids are. So,
a lot of action and a lot of fighting stuff.
yep, lots of action from beginning to end. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Yeah, that's like the type of movie I like anyway. So I'm looking forward to
Nice.
seeing it. Have you buy any older books or do you prefer newer books?
I think I prefer like kind of copper and silver age books.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
mainly because it's kind of it has like kind of more, I guess, like a lot of the writers that I liked and whatnot, like Claremont and you know, I like the Silver Age books because the art in it is very like it's very comic book art, right? So when you have the Jack Kirby covers and whatnot, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So Silver Age, like do you go into like do you collect keys or do you just collect for the stories or do you collect like covers also or do you collect all of the above?
Right now, I'm just trying to do collecting keys. Especially, well, I started before like the crazy prices went up this past
Right.
year,
Yeah.
but yeah, I started just collecting keys because I was trying to learn about all like these different characters. So I'm starting there, and then we'll see if I'll read those like electronically on the Marvel app or the DC app, and if I like the story, then I kind of expand a little bit more.
All right, cool. Do
Yeah.
you follow the app, the Key Collector app, and see like what's hot and all that stuff?
Oh, not so much. Not so much, just because like, you know, that's gonna burn through my wallet really fast. So
All
I
right.
try to stay away and then just like kind of I made 2021 goals and I'm trying to stick to those. Yeah.
So do you have like a list of Silver Age books that you want to pick up within
Yeah,
the
I
year or
do.
within a couple of years or so?
Yeah, I do like have like the 2021 goals and then like the long-term goals. Like the long-term goals I'm kind of leaving for now because like the prices are nuts, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So what can you tell us like what books you are trying to collect?
Yeah. So for 2021, my goal is to collect the beginning of the Chris Claremont series. So, all right,
Okay.
maybe not 94, but 95 to 130 is like what I'm going
X-Men
for.
books, the X-Men books.
X-Men books,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. All
X-Men.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Chris Claremont's run. I think he's like
Yep.
one of the best X-Men writers.
Yes,
Uh,
he is.
so
Yes.
X-Men, they've been like a lot of artists. Who is like your favorite artist on the X-Men books?
Well, first off, Jim Lee, but I think when Byrne had his run with Claremont, I think that was like one of my favorites because
Okay.
like yeah,
So
John Byrne.
the older books.
Yeah, yeah. But
Nice.
Jim Lee's number one. Jim Lee's number one for me.
All right, cool. All right, so do you go to cons and do you prefer bigger cons or do you prefer like smaller cons? And what is
Good
your favorite con?
question. Good question. So, like during the pandemic, obviously no cons for me, but before that, I just kind of got back into comics in 2019. So I went to there. We have one in a city south of where I am in San Jose called the Silicon Valley Comic Con, and then I went to that one year. That one was a big one, but a smaller one which I've liked to go, I've gone to is like the Berkeley Comic Show where it's only vendors.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I kind of like the ones that are a little bit smaller where it's only like the vendors, and then you could kind of just talk to people. I do like seeing like big like I haven't seen any big panels. I've never gone to San Diego Comic-Con or C2E2 or New York, but I do plan on trying to do it at least once just so I could see what it's like.
All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, it was kind of interesting because yeah, you live near San Francisco, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In San Diego, how far is San Diego from San Francisco?
So it's probably like an hour and a half flight, or
Okay.
like, maybe like an 8-hour drive. So it's not too far. It's just like when me and my friends tried to get tickets, we couldn't get tickets.
Oh, it's too big. Right?
Yeah, it got pretty big really fast.
Have you been to across the country? Have you been to like New York Comic Con or Chicago Wizard World and all that other stuff? All the other cons in the East or Midwest?
No, not yet, but I do plan on going. I think a lot of the people in the comic like IG YouTube community are like yourself too, like in like Chicago area or East Coast. I definitely want to go to those cons so I could like meet the people, right? That'd be
Right,
fun. Yeah.
right, nice. Let's see here. I really enjoy the Q&A with two of my homies in the community. Nice, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna hit up Alan next time I drive up by the
Yes,
bay.
yes.
Nice.
We'll go watch a hockey game.
So what is your favorite sport? Do you have so there's San Francisco Giants, San Francisco 49ers.
49ers. Yep.
Uh, what is your favorite sport?
So watching, I really like basketball. So we have the Warriors here.
Okay.
But I also like kind of growing up, my favorite has been hockey. So we have
Oh,
the San Jose Sharks,
Sharks.
and I've been watching a lot of that recently. So that's why Seth Thorley, I know he's a LA Kings fan, so we have a fun rivalry going on. So
Nice.
yeah, but so I actually used to play like just street hockey
Okay.
pre-pandemic. So that was kind of the sport that I like to play, obviously, and also climbing as another sport. But to watch basketball and hockey are my main go-tos.
So you say you go climbing. What is the biggest like mountain that you've climbed, or is there different mountain areas that you go to?
Yeah, yeah. So I won't say that I do outdoor climbing a lot, but I do a lot of like the indoor rock climbing gyms. And
Okay.
yeah, I did travel once to when I went to Spain with some friends. I did do a climbing trip out in Mallorca. Just like it's
Okay.
like one of those crazy things where they call it free water soloing, where like there's this rock in the middle of the ocean. You take a boat to there, so you could climb this rock, and if you fall like into the
In
ocean.
the ocean. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, so I think that was like the most fun climbing trip I've ever been on.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. That sounds cool.
Yeah, yeah, it is fun.
Let's see, Dave UK. Let's liven it up a bit. DC or Marvel? Do you think? I think we are asked that question. Oh, so what is your favorite, DC or Marvel?
Gut feeling, I will have to say Marvel.
Marvel.
Yes, yes. I do see Dave's picture icon is Fantastic Four, so I'm guessing you're a Marvel guy too.
Watching hockey with the family. Nice.
Yes.
Man, I have watched hockey since I was a kid.
It's fun. It's fun.
Hockey, it's a slow sport. I mean, there's a lot of contact and stuff, but I actually like it. But the scoring wise, it's not too high.
Oh, yeah, the scoring isn't too high, but it's yeah, just like soccer and stuff, right? So,
Yep, yep.
yeah.
Nice. All right. Any more questions from the chat? If you want to ask Alan anything, yeah, feel free to go ahead and put it in the chats. Social media. So, how many social medias do you use besides YouTube?
So I actually don't really use Facebook, but I mostly use like Instagram. So
Instagram.
Instagram and YouTube are my main like go-to venues, and especially like with chatting with the comic book community. So I think those are, yeah. And then I downloaded Whatnot to see like what that whole auction thing is about. So we'll see
Right,
how that
right.
works.
Yeah, I have not
Yeah.
checked out Whatnot yet, so I don't know how that works. Is it kind of
Yeah.
like eBay or kind of like that, or?
Yeah, I think it's like live auction eBay's only, but yeah. But I haven't fully checked it out yet. I've just only like downloaded it and made an account.
Nice. Planet Arizona Comics, how you doing? Catching you on the drive home. Nice. Hope all is well.
Thanks.
Pat is a beast, always reading, always ready to throw down. Pat. All right. Hello. Favorite image or Valiant superhero? Do you have a favorite image or Valiant superhero?
Hmm. Well, I do like McFarlane, and I haven't fully started reading Spawn, but I do want to start reading Spawn because I started like, he just came out with his King Spawn, right? So
Spawn, yes,
that
yes.
that is pretty cool. And I'm a big Eric Larson fan, so I think Savage Dragon also is up there for me.
Nice. All right. So, any Valiant books that you like, or do you
Hmm.
have any Valiant books? Or
I don't know if I have any Valiant books actually. I haven't.
right.
I'm sure I have a couple here and there, but I haven't collected any series in Valiant yet.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
circumstances. How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Happy Saturday to you. Okay. Next question. What do you like about the comic book community?
Honestly, I think during the pandemic, the fact that I'm just like what we're doing right now, just like connecting with you and connecting with a lot of people through like the live chats. I've actually made like a ton of friends during the pandemic, just like by YouTube, like live stream chats and connecting through people on Instagram. I think the community has like just been super supportive, especially when I have a ton of questions, right? Just getting into things. There's a guy, Steve, that I talked to about original art when I wanted to get into it, or if I want to read a certain book. Everyone's been pretty open to share with me. Yeah.
Nice. So do you have like any collections you want to show? Any of your original arts? Do you have a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
original arts?
Oh no, I don't have a lot. I just have probably like three or four pieces. But I do have this piece by Matt
Sure.
Stivoletti. So that is one piece there. Another one I would say is so this is from my buddy Steve, aka Master Blaster, and his wife Steph. So she gave me this really cool art piece of
Okay.
Venom.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
like a
That's
Venom art
original
piece.
art.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And
Cool.
then he also gave me this so this is an original art piece from Web of Spider-Man Annual Number 3. It's called Aunt May's Borders. I was like, when he sent me this, I recently did a review on this book, and he sent me the original art piece, which is really, really cool. So
Wow.
definitely love that. But one of also my other favorites is I got this, sorry for the glare here. This original art piece by Alvaro Martinez Bueno. So he did Justice League Dark. So this is like a Justice League Dark piece. There's a ton on the bottom, Swamp Thing, and Dead Man in the middle. So
Is
yeah,
it?
I
Wow,
collected
that's
these
nice
two.
original art.
Yeah,
So
I collected these two.
so they just gave it to you as an A-OK, right?
Yeah, it's just as an AOK. I was like so
Wow.
surprised and like so shocked. It was really cool. So
Yeah, that is cool. Very
yeah.
nice. Uh, just about oh yeah, here is Alan's channel, Climbing Comics. So yeah, go sub him up and give him some love.
Thanks,
Looks like
guys.
poor Mike already subbed you up there.
Thanks, Mike.
Zen, Zen, how you doing? Zen
What's
Multiverse.
up?
Hope all is well. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Have a great weekend, Zen. Okay, cool picture. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's Manny. How you doing, Manny? So Manny
Hey,
Ebileta.
Manny.
Manny's a Filipino from the Philippines.
Hey, Manny. How's it going? I am
So,
also Filipino. Since he brought that up, I do have to show this.
okay,
So during the beginning of the pandemic,
there,
I collected this
there you go. Okay,
or like so this is War of the Realms New Agents of Atlas #1. And
nice.
so this is Wave, the Filipino character.
First
And
appearance,
then
right?
first appearance, yeah. So this was one of the cool pieces that I got. And you know, and while we're on that like kind of like Asian theme,
Right.
I
Hold on.
last year I got the first appearance of Shang-Chi.
Nice.
So this is really cool.
So you covered up the grade. What is the grade?
Oh, oh
Or
yeah. So
is
this
that on
one,
another show? Or is that on another show?
no, that's fine. Yeah, it's a 9.
Nice.
So
9
when
points.
I do this weekly guest grading thing on
Yes.
Instagram. like
Yep.
where I show off a book and like have people guess the grade, and I compare it to like what CGC grades it. Mainly because like, you know, as we go to cons and stuff and look at books, I think one of the things I want to learn is how do I quickly grade a book so I could like, you know, talk about prices and whatnot. So
Planet Arizona wants to know why. When did you start your channel, and why did you start your channel? Which I think I already asked, but I guess you can ask it. And yeah, do you want to go ahead?
oh
And
yeah.
answer? Yeah.
Yeah. So I started this about the beginning of the pandemic last year. And mainly I missed the conversations that I had with people at the comic book shop. And that's like when I learned the most about just comics in general. And I realized that I didn't have that much guidance in the beginning. So I wanted to first create a channel that kind of went over, hey, if you want to buy this key, this is what this whole book is about. So I started doing like summaries about different characters. And like, this is how I store my books. This is how I like kind of just going over my comic journey, and kind of hopefully people have like kind of similar stories to that, and can like we could kind of just learn from each other. I think that's my main thing, just learning from each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
David K played poker with Asian friends last night. He said it was awesome. I was Asian Black Panther. He said, okay.
Okay. Yeah, Shang-Chi. Yeah, it was a fun movie.
Just subbed. Okay, just got another sub there.
Thanks,
Alan.
Justin. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. Comic book athlete, how you doing? Nice of you to stop in. Hope all is well. I hope you are having a great weekend. Awesome. Hey, Johnny Funko, how you doing? Nice of you to stop in. Hope all is well,
Hey.
friend. CBA, nice. Another sub there, climbing. You got another
yes.
sub.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. Yeah, give Alan some love. Nice. Planet Arizona saying hi. Man, comic book athlete. Fourth ever guest on Spinetics. Nice. Cool memories. Yep. Very cool. Thanks for obliging my question.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
nice.
problem.
Yeah. Yeah, chats. If you have any other questions for Alan, yeah, feel free to put it in the chats. So Alan, any dislikes about the comic book community?
So one of the things that a little bit discouraged me in the beginning is like at least certain people that I met were not as open to like kind of sharing stuff with me, especially if I didn't know too much about comics. Okay. But I think that was like kind of in person. But like when I started meeting people like through these YouTube channels and everyone being more supportive, that's what I liked. One of the things that I'm not sure about is I love variant covers, but sometimes when there's like 20 some variant covers, it's like very hard for me to
Yeah. It's hard on your wallet,
collect.
Right?
Yes, it's very hard on the wallet. Yeah. But you know, I collect what I like, so I end up happy.
Nice. Manny just sub up to you.
Thank you, Manny. Thank you.
Sift says, yeah, question. When are Alan and Slim teaming up with Spinetics?
Let's go.
Whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can come on anytime. Oh, another thing. I am actually going back to work, guys. So I am starting work on Tuesday. So my schedule is Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
But I get off like probably 10 p.m. So I mean, I can still hop on Spinetics if you want, Steve. Yeah, that's no problem.
They run late, right? They run.
Yeah, they run like 8-9 hour shows, like all the way till the morning. Very long, but it's cool. So Alan, do you read your books? Looks like, yep. Do you read your books?
Yeah, I definitely do. One of the things that I made, especially one of the things that I do in my channel is, hey, if I want to collect a book, let me read it first to see if I actually like it, right? Because there are certain books that people don't necessarily find as keys because there's no like, you know, big character that's in there, but I kind of find them as keys because I like part of that story, right? So yeah, I think, yeah, I'm big on reading. Of course, like with the 3,000 books, like it's kind of hard. One of the things that I found hard, and Sean, I'm gonna go back to this question that you asked before. Since I collect a lot of different titles, like from my subscription from my LCS, it's kind of hard for me to like read all of them. and then like wait a couple weeks and read another. So I end up like, saving like 5 or 6 like trade paperback like amount of books, and then I'll read those 5 or 6, right?
Okay.
Like so it's like one shot. Otherwise I kind of lose myself in the different storylines.
So
So
do
I do
you
like,
buy the
yeah.
singles also, but then you go back and buy the trade, then read it all at once on the trade?
Oh no, I just buy the singles and then I treat it like a trade. So
Okay,
I'll wait till issues 1 through 5 come out, then I'll read it. But
gotcha.
I'm
All
I'm
right,
behind. I haven't caught. I'll be honest. I haven't read my 3,000 stories yet. So
gotcha. All
yeah.
right, Ben Compton, how you doing? Nice of you to stop in.
Hey.
Zen says, Alan, I'm sure if you answer, but who's your favorite character and you could have a superpower, and what would it be?
Okay. So I will say that I have ah, my favorite still is Wolverine. I have two characters that come in second. So I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and I've started to read a lot of Doctor Strange. So I like him as well.
Nice.
Superpower. Since I was reading the X-Men Chris Claremont series, I definitely see the Phoenix power, just kind of that cosmic power is something that I would like. Just like traveling the galaxy and universe and kind of, yeah, would be really cool. So cosmic powers, especially Phoenix. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Dave, thank you for answering circumstances. Much appreciated. Okay.
Yeah.
Planet Arizona, congrats. Sean, good luck. Yes.
Oh, I think he's talking about like starting work, I guess.
Hard work. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, but I had 2 hip surgeries.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your latest hip surgery.
Yeah. So my last hip surgery was June 8th. And that was like June, July, August, September. So that's 3 months ago. Yeah, not good. Um,
Not
but
good.
but
Are you
he
back
says
100% ish?
no. My hip is still tight. It's like very
Okay.
tight, but the doctor said I can still work. So he go ahead and wrote a note that I can still start work, but
Okay.
I still feel like it's like there's no improvement. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Caroline Chris 26, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well.
Oh.
Hope you're having a good weekend. We end at 4 a.m. Wow,
Oh, nice.
it's a long stream. Empire Comics, a Speculation Nation. He's in the house. Empire
Oh,
Comics. He does a lot of like speculation books and stuff like that. But yeah, great channel.
nice.
Yo, saying hi. Uh, I do. Okay, I do same. I do the same. Okay. Have you read any UK comics, Alan?
Oh, do you mind if I grab something real quick? It's just
Yeah,
like
go
right
ahead.
behind me.
Grab any of your collection and
So,
show it off.
okay,
There we go.
UK Dave, this is my Mighty World of Marvel.
Nice.
I like collecting these odd shaped treasury sized books. So the reason why I collected this book is not the front cover, but the back cover is the rejected Steve Ditko
Oh, sweet.
AF-15 cover, or like AF-15 reprint. So after I
Nice.
saw this, I actually collected a lot of these. And so the icon that I have on Climbing Comics, that green color, I got inspiration from these UK books, because like I think on the inside they have like, I think it's the 4 color type of printing. So they have like this kind of light green color that I kind of like using.
Nice.
I
Okay.
do have this Climbing Comics kind of like
You
colored
got
cup my friend got me.
okay. Nice. Okay.
So yeah, love UK books. I love this size and like paging through it like a newspaper. It's great.
So
Yeah.
is it like a magazine size, the bigger
Yeah.
size?
Yeah, this is
Okay. Yeah.
magazine size.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many of UK magazine stuff, except
Yeah, I
for
love seeing those pence. I love seeing
yeah.
the pence on it.
Have you checked Ken's what's his name? Ken's channel? Forgot Ken's channel. He is like in the UK and he collects a lot of Alan Glass books. Forgot his
Uh-huh.
channel. Forgot it's he is in the UK. It's his name's Ken. I think it's Ken's channel or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, he collects a lot of those Brazilian type of books, also from different
Hmm.
foreign books and as well. But yeah, uh, I gotta look it up. But I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
I can't think of his name right now.
No worries, no worries.
I stack my reads too. So often you read number one. Yeah, by the time number two came out, you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, exactly,
It's,
exactly.
it's a lot of books. Who did the Wolverine head
Oh,
sketch on your wall? Who did that? Do you know?
so it's my friend Matthew Stivoletti. So all like he has Instagram, like so definitely check out his Instagram. I think it's Matthew.Stivoletti
Okay,
art. Yeah, so definitely check him out.
nice. All right. Do you
Yeah.
have any original arts that you want to show?
So it's yeah, sorry. I think I only have that one actually. That one and the couple of other ones that I showed earlier.
Okay.
Um, but I just double checked. So in case he has a couple of pieces for sale or kind of I think he takes commissions, but I'll just shout him out. Do you mind if I shout him out real
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Matthew Stivoletti, so MatthewStivaletti, Matthew Stivoletti art. So he has a lot of cool pieces like this. So when I went to Berkeley Comic Show, I bought this from him. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Very
it's really
cool.
good. Yeah.
So he goes to different cons as well, or does he go to different cons?
So he just I think he just started going to cons at least. The first one he did was the Berkeley Comic Show. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I like his drawing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Planet Arizona wants to know: did you collect as a kid, or did you come into the hobby more recently?
Oh, so I collected between probably the ages of 5 and 10, like in the mid '90s, and then I stopped in the mid '90s until like 2019. So yeah,
Nice. Me as well. So come I read the story arc or trade
or
paperback.
trade
Okay.
paperback. Yeah.
Take it slow, Slim. Am I going too fast? All right. 4 a.m.
After
No pack, no joke. Uh, Spine Ticks is a marathon, not a sprint. Yes,
yes.
very long stream, but it's awesome. Dave UK, that's pretty cool, Alan. If you need any, let me know. Okay,
Will do. Thank you, sir.
very cool. Hey, Tylox, how you doing? Tylox the Mighty is here. Nice of you to stop in. Hope all is well. Worthington, I think. Okay. Saying hi. I will show you my collection on your channel sometime, Sean. Okay, yeah. Anytime, Dave. Whenever I'm off, I'm gonna be starting work on Tuesday. So, see, Tyler Mighty. We're everywhere today. Yeah, I've seen Sif Lorda. He's been on other channels, and I was popping in as well in the chats.
Nice. Nice.
Try to keep up with the community.
Mm-hmm.
We're the far opposite of antisocial. Okay. Caroline Chris, bro, I just read like a month and a half worth of books. Okay, and I'm back to another 3 weeks. Oh wow. Okay, worth which isn't as thick as the stack before, but yeah, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot of books. That's a long break, Alan. What brought you back from?
Oh, so yeah, this was mainly my two nieces and nephew who are like around 11 and 6 and 4, and they really liked Into the Spider-Verse. So I bought them a couple of Spider-Gwen books, and that's what brought me back. And I bought books for myself and didn't turn back.
Have you watched the Spider Verse movie?
Yes, quite a number amount of times. So
All
yeah,
right, yeah, it's a great movie. I
it
think they're
is.
supposed to make a part two. I think pretty soon.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm excited for that. That'll be fun.
I'm doing okay. Nice. Okay. Tylox Mighty, what's up? Saying hi. Ken's comic book channel. That's the name because he has a lot of like Alan Glass and a bunch of foreign type
Oh,
of
okay.
books as well, like reprints. But yeah,
Cool. I'll check him out. Yeah.
Twins Comic Book Channel. Yeah, Brazilian comics. Yep. Hey, Chop and Drop, how you doing? Nice of you to stop in. Hope all is well. Yeah. So if you haven't yet, this is Alan's Alan's channel right here. So yeah, go sub him up. I'm giving some love. Yeah,
Thank
he's
you.
got
Thank
some
you.
subs already. All right. So Alan, any shout outs? You want to shout out any channels that you like?
Yeah. So there's this guy, Matt Woods comics. So I watch him all the time. I watch Joe at Anachronic Comics all the time. And then I watch Steve, so Master Blaster Comics. Him and his wife do like these segments where, like, I think they both went to art school together, so they kind of look at different comic book art like in a different way. So that's pretty cool. I think when I got in, so this is from this is obviously from the Comic Tom show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the way that I met like a couple of really good friends are through the Reggie Collects show. So
Okay.
yeah, I met them through there, and then yeah, a lot of good channels. Solly Two Kings, yeah, Black
Nice.
Comic Book Characters. I just could list off like a bunch of people, but shout out to like, yeah, I would have recommended you and No Good Comics and John's Comics with Kids. Like these
Nice.
are like, I keep my weekends and weeknights busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I try to keep up with all the channels as much as I can. But when
same.
I start work, and that's gonna be a little different. That's gonna be a little harder. Because
Yeah, yeah, for
I work
sure.
for evening shift from like 12:30 to like 10 p.m. at night. So
Oh, okay,
it's
okay.
like that whole evening and night. So
Yeah,
so any
just
goals? Any goals, Alan, for 2021? Do you have any specific goals that you want to achieve?
yeah. So outside of the so Claremont 95, X-Men 95 to 130 is my main one. So I'm chipping away at that right now.
Nice. Okay.
Um, and then hopefully just my goal, like that's my goal for this year. But then next year I kind of wanted to start like selling books so I could kind of more so try to get those like kind of bigger goal books, just because the prices are so crazy right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, um, I do have one goal book that I haven't really shared too much with the community, but
Sure.
one of the goal books that I hit this year, actually I brought in from the future and brought it into 2021, is so I got so this is Strange
Oh,
Tales
hold on.
110.
There
Oh,
you go.
yep.
There you go.
Here's
Wow.
Strange Tales 110, first appearance of Doctor Strange, Ancient One. So this was my big goal book this year that
Very nice.
yeah, that I was like saving up for, and kind of just last month was able to obtain this book. So this was my big one of the year, and I'm glad I hit it before the year ended, and all the this is before all the trailers dropped and everything. So I'm glad I
Nice.
did that. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice pickup. We got Mark from Sleeping Comics. How you doing? Nice of you to stop in.
Hey.
Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Woof woof. That's cool. Saying hi, sleeping. Yeah, it's a nice Strange Tales.
Thanks. It definitely is a low grade, but it looks nicer than it's graded. So
So, any new vids that you're doing? Any new vids coming up?
so I am doing another I'm like editing a video that I did with my buddy Steve, Master Blaster. So he
Okay.
knows a lot more about original art. So I kind of asked him like, oh, like, because like when we buy comic books like on eBay, you could kind of tell like what to look for either like what's like a good deal or what to avoid and whatnot. So I have I did I'm editing a video with him, and then we
Okay.
kind of go over that same thing about original art.
Very
So
cool. All right.
yeah. And I'm starting up me and my buddy Johnny. We do these chats together. So another one is like we'll be coming out with another what if type of episode,
All right.
where
Cool.
we're basically asking each other, what if we were able to have our own exclusive variant cover?
Oh,
Which
nice.
artist would you choose, and which comic book would you choose? So it's just kind of like fun, just talking about like different artists and like what books you like, and yeah, if you had a chance to do it, then where would you do it? Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, that is pretty much all my questions. If anybody wants to hop in, and feel free to hop in. There is a link right there. This is Alan from Climbing Comics. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for having me.
So yeah, any more questions, chats? Sounds like an awesome vid.
Yes. Thanks. Thank you, Sleeping Comics.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So yeah, anybody else wants to pop in, feel free to pop in. Do you have anything else you want to show, Alan?
I just have like, I think I have one thing. Like, I like these kind of weird comics, so I have one thing to show. So this is my Samurai Santa, #1. The really random story to this is that I think this is the first Jim Lee comic book interior art that he did, and okay. I think the cover is his too. It's a very weird story, very weird story. When you look at the art in it, it doesn't necessarily look like Jim Lee, but I was like, oh, it's kind of a cool little piece of historical type of book. So I kind of like collecting those types of books, even if it's not a key. It's a key for me because it's like a Jim Lee piece,
So who was the artist on that? Is it Jim Lee?
Oh, yeah, it is Jim Lee. So it's his first published art in a comic book.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah.
It's a really random book. That's why.
Yeah, that's cool.
Samurai Santa.
That's like probably the only first time I saw that book. I don't think I've seen anything like that. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that either. All right, cool. All right. Anything else you want to talk about, Alan?
No, I just want to definitely say thanks for having me on the show, because I do like these questions, right? So my goal is to one day have a room like yours, right? Where right behind you, all those books. I just have like my 5, and but I noticed that you have like lots of like busts, like I see the Colossus.
Yeah, these are busts. Yeah. So I got these a long time ago in the 90s with Randy Bowen. We have a special guest, another guest here. Sleeping. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Mark, how are you? Have you met Alan before?
No, I haven't. Nice to meet you.
Sleeping Comics. Nice to meet. Yes, oh my God. I recently just subbed you, and I watched one of your I think, was it your AF-15 or something? Yeah. I randomly saw like YouTube recommended it, and I was like, what is this? And I subbed up. Dude, love your channel. Good stuff. Great tips.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, Mark?
Working today and ate too much bad food. I don't know. I think it started at the movie last night, and then I just have been eating bad food all day long.
All right.
Oh, do you watch Shang-Chi? Is that what you watched?
I saw it last night. So
nice.
I put a spoiler review up on my video if you want to see a short review. But I know that a lot of people haven't seen it, so I'll keep my mouth.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll watch it because I watched it as well. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, Arizona. Yeah, I know, Slim, you haven't seen it yet, right?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil it.
I'm not.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah. There's no Asian people in it. That's my only spoiler.
All right, sounds good.
The one non-spoiler thing.
My wife got me. My wife went to Target today, and she got me this as a gift.
Hold on.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So
very cool.
I'm really not into bobbleheads or pops or what. I don't even know what these are called, but this is pretty cool, I have to admit. Plus, my wife gave it to me, so
nice.
Yeah,
I do have a couple of them.
Okay,
nice.
Planet Arizona. Have a good night.
One. Maybe Sis will like these. I have these Lego ones that my daughter made for me.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Those before. Yeah, those are nice.
She just made them last weekend for me. My
nice.
Daughter.
Very cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Legos. Yeah, those Legos are nice. Have you seen those head sculpts of the Legos head sculpts?
Yeah, those are really awesome.
Venom, Carnage, and then there's Boba Fett and Darth Vader.
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I live
Yeah,
near the
those
Mall
are
of
nice.
America. They have a massive Lego store there. I
All
mean,
right.
massive. And
Hmm.
so if you go there, you can see they have every single one created there, and all the heads, and they have this Transformer Lego that is, and I'm not even exaggerating, I think it might be 3 stories high.
Oh wow.
What?
It's crazy. It's so huge. And then it has like helicopter Legos like flying around, not flying, but like hanging near it. It's just unbelievable.
Is this in
That's
Mall of
nuts.
America?
It's in Mall of America, which
Oh,
is a
okay.
huge mall that's near here.
How
And
far are you from Mall of America? How far are you?
not far. I'm relatively close.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I know nobody knows anything about Minnesota, but they know about the Mall of America. Especially like when I go to Korea or something like that, they're like, "Do you know where the Mall of America is?" That's like only a couple questions they can ask you in Korea.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Anybody else wants to pop in? Feel free to pop in. Yeah, we're just gonna chit chat. Alan, if you still want to stick around, we can still chit chat some more if you like.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What do you guys think about the comic book community award thing? Because there's been some like disapprovals, and then there's some approvals, and there's some people like it and people don't like it. So what do you guys think about it?
Go ahead, Al.
So I'm a little bit in the middle, right? Because I don't know too much about it other than like I think people were trying to promote, hey, vote for me for this. Outside of that, I didn't really know too much about it or who runs it, or like, is it run by YouTube people, or
It's run by, it started by LCS, Brian from LCS. He was the one that actually created the awards stuff. But for other people that didn't know about it, they kind of got a little irritated, or they had something to say about it. Let's just say that.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought it's a good idea. I mean, but you still have to try to get everybody involved as much as possible. And I
Mhm.
guess some people didn't know about it, and some people, got a little perturbed about it. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay. But I mean, it's a good idea. But from my point of view, I don't like awards, but I just, like right now, I just want to have fun, talk and chit chat with you guys, and
Yeah.
just shoot the breeze and have fun. But award stuff, I don't really, care about awards. It's not important. That's what I'd say. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I don't know LCS that well. I mean, watched his channel a couple times. Seems like a great guy, and I think he did it for fun. I mean, I think his intention was good. I think I don't think he did anything wrong. And obviously, I mean, I don't know how many YouTube channels there are about comics, but like I find a new one every day. So, I mean, there's no way they were going to be able to get all of the
Right.
the YouTube channel people. I just think it was harmless. I think the guy was just doing something fun, and it turned into something a little crazy for people. But
Right.
I hope. I mean, I I think it's fine. I really think it's fine. I see nothing wrong with it, and it's really a mechanism in my mind. Well, there's two parts of it. Number one, there's the part of it. It is an award. Like you're letting people vote, and people are getting an award for whatever it is. Most whatever biggest channel, whatever the different awards are being given out, and that's cool. And then the other mechanism part of it that I think it's a way to promote people's channels. And so if I see something that is going to help promote other people's channels, I think, as long as it's not nefarious, right? And I don't think it is. I think that's good. I think that's great.
Yeah.
If it can promote some of the smaller channels, great. And of course, I'm sure even the bigger channels, they don't mind getting some promotion too. So it's fine. It's harmless in my mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think people are kind of take it the wrong way sometimes, but I feel like it's on his part. It's a great idea. Trying to get the community together, and you choose or whatever you pick, whoever's got the best channel doing this and doing that. But some people take it the wrong way. So
Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, but
Come
oh,
on.
he dropped. No, but I totally agree. I totally like if it's just promotion for people's channels, like it's not like people aren't unsubbing other people to sub these people, right? So I think that
Right.
that's completely fine. And
Yeah.
next year, if it happens again and it's more popular, then more people will know about it. And like, if it's just the first year, that's fine. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, just like Dave says, I'll watch who I like, regardless of awards. Right.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean, there's tons of content creators now. When the pandemic started, I started seeing people like come popping in, like, oh, that guy's new. That guy's new.
Yeah, I was one of the new guys, right? So I'm still
Yeah,
new.
I met you just by just watching YouTube. Then I saw your stream come on. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. That guy's new. So I just clicked on your channel. And I subbed up to you. And yeah, I subbed up to you right away. And yeah, you got a great channel. So
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I remember just like, like after that, I just subbed you and then like, just started chatting with people in your live stream. So,
right, Mark.
yeah.
Sorry, I hit some button and like I'm running it off my phone. So
All right.
I'm a noob. I'm like, messing stuff up here.
Mark, I met you not too long ago too. When did I meet you? I don't even know when
I can't remember. I know that you did comment. This is like, I mean, you're not even gonna believe this. This sounds so crazy, but I started making these videos, and I never read my comments. Like I literally, and then I started responding to some with just kind of stupid comments, and I didn't think that these people commenting had channels. Like that's how much of an idiot I was. So then when I finally figured that out, like 6 months later, I watched people's stuff. I subscribed to them and whatnot, but I never. And then literally in the past 6 months, I figured it out. And then Sean, you were one of the people that actually commented on quite a few of my videos. So I was like,
Yeah.
And then I figured out you had a channel, and then that's how we started connecting more, I think. And then,
Oh, crazy.
Nice.
yeah, I mean, it was really ridiculous.
We have somebody else here. We have Tylox the Mighty. How are you?
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, let's see if this works better than earlier, because earlier my computer flipped out.
Oh, your computer flipped out. Okay.
Or my cam, something happened. But okay, I think it's good. Okay, good. Yeah, all right.
All right. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I made a video about the whole thing because I like to poke fun, and I was just like, if people are gonna be mad about a award show that I don't even think there was a prize for, I think it was just like a a thing. Like, I mean, there wasn't like I mean, well, except Mark, he was gonna give his AF-15 to somebody who won, but. But but like, I was just like, why are people mad? But I made a video poking fun about it, and Sith Lordly and Evil's comics almost died watching it, laughing so hard. But yeah, I think he had good intentions. Nobody goes into this thing. I don't think he rigged it. I don't think there was any reason to rig it. It's just a thing, and we. Like back when I first started on YouTube and I started watching and I started like doing videos on YouTube, it was like years and years ago. It was a whole like doing live chats. Only one channel did this once a week. Nobody else even. So you would make videos, people would comment on it, and that's just how things went. We would message each other, text each other, whatever. As far as like when people do sub contests now, like they do you have to be subbed to my channel, you have to leave a comment. Back then we used to make whole videos as entries, and we would like I'm going to do it on like when I get to 100 subs, I'm going to make people make a video, and I'm going to ask them questions, and they're going to have to answer the question and tag me in it, let me know, and then I can watch it, and then they're entered. And that's the way we interacted with each other, because there wasn't live streaming. So I mean, it was a whole different ball game. But this kind of stuff's happened before, where people get mad, people get upset. If anytime you have a group of people together, this is going to happen. Sometimes somebody's going to rub each other the wrong way,
right?
And people just move on about it. I mean, it's nobody takes it really too personally. I don't think it's ever gotten real serious here on YouTube. You know, we're not
Yeah,
mastering people.
yeah, just like Circumstances saying here, I like the idea of recognizing channels that are moving this medium forward. LCS did hit the mark this first time, but I'm sure he learned that, the tons for next year. So yeah, I mean, it's a learning process.
Yeah, I sent him a message earlier on Instagram, and I was like, "Good idea." I said, "But like, just to let you know, not like I'm saying, anything bad. Like, there are channels that, like, when he did the Lifetime Achievement Award, there are channels that have been doing comic book stuff for. I don't know if you know Captain Strangelove. He's been doing this for a decade.
Yeah,
Like, he literally, yeah, he's been doing this for like a decade, putting up videos about like collectibles and comic books and stuff. And he originally started doing it just as like an insurance thing because he has insurance on his collection. That's how massive it is. And he was like showing what he has. So if an insurance company goes, "Well, did you really have one?" And he's like, "Yeah, there's a video. I have one."
Mark, do you have insurance on your AF-15?
I have insurance.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I would too.
It's
no joke.
really I just think it's stupid to not have insurance with some of the comics that I have. I mean, I don't recommend it for everybody, but I think it's probably smart for me. I actually honestly got it about a year ago because I have some other big books, but now I have some
that's
big
good.
books, so I should. It's smart for me to probably have insurance.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, as a word to wise to anybody who collects, at least get like renter's insurance or something, homeowners. So if your collection goes up in a fire or something,
right,
you're not
Exactly.
out. But yeah, I mean, that was the only thing that I saw is that people were just upset that their, I guess, channel or a channel that they watched wasn't nominated. Not that's nature of the beast. That's gonna happen. It's just gotta love people.
All right. Dave, hey, have a great night, Dave. Thanks for stopping in. I'm sure it's like 3 a.m. in the morning or more.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
Okay, yeah, UK.
Take care, Dave. Sleeping, do you insure your comics through homeowners policy or something else?
No, I use this company called Comics Collect. It's a collectibles insurance company. Like they're the ones that insure a lot of comic book stores.
Okay. What's it called again? What's it called?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, because
it's I mean, I don't care. I think it's like a couple $100 a year, and it's like, I mean, it's quite a bit of insurance. It might be $100,000, $100,000 in insurance, something like that. It's not bad.
Yeah,
and you have to be careful sometimes too, because some homeowners or renters insurance things won't cover stuff like that.
I actually talked to mine, and they're like, they were just, you could tell they didn't know what to do. They're like, yeah, you got some comics, cool, yeah, we can get you some money for that, how many comics do you have? 10? And I was like, no.
10,000.
And then I tried to explain to them
10,000 or
this
10?
was like a year ago, and I was like, I have some comics that are worth potentially thousands of dollars, and they're like, how is a comic worth $1,000? So then
they don't know.
I was like, I'm talking to the wrong guy.
Yeah, there's
exactly.
a lot of us asking that question too, so we can buy them for way cheaper than what people want to ask for.
So I knew it was, it's fine. I have, you get different, have to have the right tool for the job, right? And that was the wrong tool, so I had to go find the right tool.
Nice.
Yep. Good point.
Any other topics you guys want to cover, or?
I don't know.
All right.
What else is going on in your guys' lives?
Tomorrow I got my Sunday fam day, so we are actually going back to Six Flags. The kids want to go back.
God,
so
you're like a madman. How's your hip? Can you do that?
I rode on the roller coaster last 2 weeks ago. We went. I was like walking around all day, and next day I just slept. My hip was like so sore. It's like, oh my gosh.
So this is gonna show my age a lot, but. So I used to ride every single ride. Like I didn't even care. Okay. And then about 10 years ago, I mean, I can't ride on anything or I get seriously ill. Yeah. Like I'm going to puke. And like the most embarrassing thing is like the last ride I went on, was like, maybe I'll make it up, 10 years, 12 years ago. And it was like made for like 4-year-old kids. And it like went in a circle like this. It was like these balloons or something like that, and you sit, it like goes this slow, and I felt so sick sitting in this balloon thing with my little kids that I was contemplating like telling the guy to turn it off so I could get off the ride.
Oh
Oh
man.
man.
So yeah, I can't ride any of
okay.
those rides. I don't know what the deal is.
Wow.
I
I don't know. My kids are growing up, and one is 11 and one is 9. The 9 is actually at the height that he can ride rides with all of us.
nice.
So he wants to go ride the rides. So it's like we rode onto this one that has like this big dip. I told him, if you get scared, close your eyes, and he follows directions. So that's what he did. But yeah, it's man, I don't know. My hip feels sore like right now. I'm
Yeah.
sitting
And how long? And when was that procedure done? It's been a while, right?
June 8th.
June.
Okay, so not that
Yeah.
long. Not
Not
that
that
long.
long. It's probably all the G-force you're putting on your body, or
Yeah.
especially. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't do I think when I was a teenager, we went to Six Flags in Atlanta, and there was a ride called the Great American Scream Machine. It's like an old wooden coaster, and it just basically down, and that's pretty much it. And I was like, no, I'm done. Like, people were like, for real? Like, we want to go on Top Gun. It goes and I was like, no, I'm
No.
good. And I've never even it kind of kills me because I want to travel and go places and see stuff. Like I want to. I took karate when I was younger. I want to go to Japan, see that whole, experience that whole thing. My family's from Germany. I'd love to go there, but I can't plane. Anytime I even start thinking about getting on a plane and going high up there, I just want to puke everywhere. And I was like, no,
Oh,
I
wow.
couldn't. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to I don't know, maybe virtual do it with some. I don't know. Man, is there a way I could virtually visit places?
So you don't fly at all? You don't fly at all? Or?
No, I can't. Even if I start to think about getting oh, I'd love to fly here, I'll start getting nauseous as soon as just think that's not even getting on the plane. So yeah, I can't. If I can't drive there or I can't float there, I'll do a boat. I mean, if the boat sinks, I can swim. I'll either swim or something will eat me. It'll be quick. I don't want to have to be doing none of that. No. When I grow wings, maybe I'll fly.
So circumstances, like the question about Alan asked, which artist would do your personal variant cover and what title? Yeah.
Yep. You'll see it on our next What If episode. So
It's a great one. What about you, Sean? What would be your pick?
Okay, let's see. Which artist? I would choose Alex Ross.
Oh yeah.
ooh,
He's
which title? Which title would you have?
Alex Ross on the X-Men.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I like how he does the group, the team, covers. Like he did the X-Men, he did Fantastic Four, and all the other characters like Daredevil and Punisher, and just like single characters. They're cool, but I like the more of the team characters. So yeah, Alex Ross and I believe X-Men would probably be the nice one to pick. So.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Tylex? What's your favorite artist that you would choose?
Does it count if he's already done both of these before?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Go pick.
It's your variant.
Scott Campbell, Amazing Spider-Man. He's already done that. You can literally look it up. Every time there's a number 1 for Spider-Man, J. Scott Campbell's always got a variant cover out.
Nice.
But I absolutely love the way he does muscle structure. Kind of reminds me of Jim Lee a little bit. Like they have that same muscle structure kind of thing where they get the muscles all right and everything. But J. Scott Campbell's action shots just look like he's got a few Nightwing cardstock covers he's about to do for Nightwing, and the movement, you can see the movement. It looks like he's not sitting still on a page. I love J. Scott Campbell. He's one of my favorites. He's right up there with Alex Ross is number 2.
Nice.
For me, Jim Lee's number 3. Todd's maybe. Todd McFarlane's number 4. So, and it would have to be Amazing Spider-Man. That's my flagship dude.
Nice.
Right. Nice. How about you, Mark?
It would probably have to be Clayton Crane. It's my favorite.
Oh, good choice. Good
Yeah,
choice.
he's got some
And
great
then even
covers.
right here, you can see I got that's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I say Venom, but he's done so many Venoms. I don't know.
Doesn't he? He has a Venom one of that cover, right? With Venom and the
Yeah.
flag around him. Okay.
Yeah. there's a Carnage one, the Carnage USA one, there's that one, and then there's one other. I don't have those other two. This one I got from him, actually. He signed it. I bought it from him.
Oh, cool.
And
Crazy.
if you look, there's a video too, but he, when he was signing another one of my books, he spilled ink on this one.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So then he was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry." So then he's like, "Well, I'll just do a sketch on here to I'll do a sketch on here to make up for it, and I won't charge you." So here.
What?
Oh, crazy.
Nice.
That's cool.
That is
So and then like it was so crazy meeting him and talking to him and everything like that. And then the guy behind me filmed it all, but I didn't realize it. Like when his ink blew up and all this other stuff. Then he sent me the video.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
nice.
that was pretty
Nice of him.
sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How did he get your number?
Like he told me, he came up
Oh,
to
he
me
told you,
afterwards.
okay.
He's like, "Dude, I filmed that when that was all crazy, when your thing blew up and whatever. I filmed it. I was filming all of it because he was just filming the sketches. Here, I'll show you the sketches.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Hold on. There you go.
see,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Oh, that's so good.
so then he signed it. I had a bunch of these. Then he signed them, and then he did this sketch, which is insane. Just insane to watch people just so effortlessly draw it. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it blows my mind.
Right,
He
right.
signed. I think I had like 5 or 6 books. He signed them, and then he spilled ink on that poster, and then so anyways, that would be the guy I'd have. Or else Mike Zeck is another one of my, and you can see
Solid.
these guys. Those are my 2 favorite artists.
Yeah.
Although I mean, I have a lot of artists I like, but who luckily I've met them both. I've met Zach and I've met them because I've made plans to meet. You got to make it happen, right? So
Yeah,
I was able to meet Zach, and I was able to meet Crane.
Nice.
That's
I
so
got
cool.
question a few days ago. Somebody posed a question, and I don't remember where, so don't be mad. But somebody posed a question: if you could have a writer write anything that you would want them to write, like James Tinian's leaving DC, so people were like, "Oh, well, he could go to Marvel now. What would you want him to do in Marvel?" And I just popped off Savage Avengers, and everybody's like, "Whoa,
that would be awesome."
Dude,
That would be nuts.
you guys have a creator who hasn't done something like somebody just said Francisco Matina doing a cover for
Circumstances like Francisco.
that would be what? Like, do you guys have anything like that you would like to see that hasn't been done yet? Yeah, start thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was easy for me because I just popped it out. I was like Savage Avengers.
Is Matina only doing DC stuff now?
Who?
Matina.
No, because I've got a few of his variants for Spawn. He's doing some Spawn.
Oh, he's doing Spawn.
Yeah, he's doing, and they're just like B covers.
Yeah, he's always doing the card stock for Batman. Other ones, I didn't know if he was only doing DC or
he's doing.
How they like exclusively signed Momoko up for Marvel only. I wonder how long her contract is for.
Yeah, that's true.
If I was her, I wouldn't have made it long because I mean, you can do a year here, do a year there, do a year doing whatever. I mean,
yeah, I got a comic signed by her. I had to send it to Japan to have it signed.
Oh, cool.
And and then my daughter, who she takes Japanese, so she can speak and write Japanese. So she wrote a note to her and asked her for a sketch on it. So I thought maybe if someone wrote a note to her in Japanese that I could get a sketch, but she didn't. I'm sure she's super busy, and so just was signing.
I like the Red Sonja. I got to see out and see if I can send it to her.
That comic was gone so long. It went to Japan, then it had to come back to here and get graded by CGC. So I was glad. I got a 9.8 on it, but
nice.
It's a Silver Surfer one. It's somewhere.
She did Silver Surfer for you?
It's the one she has with Noel fighting Silver Surfer. It's a
okay.
It's like a 125.
Okay, yeah.
It's
I have that one.
Surfer
Nice.
4, I think.
Yeah.
It's an awesome cover.
They're fighting with the swords, right?
Cover.
They're fighting with the swords.
Yes.
Yeah. I got that one. Yeah.
It's,
that's cool.
So that was
I got her I got her Thor variant she just did with Beta Ray Bill, and I even said in my haul video, I was like, you know, I understand her style because she's more of a painter than an artist.
Yep.
So I was like, if anybody else would have done this cover, I'd be like, it's lazy because there's nothing in the background. But then I saw her cover she has a cover coming up for Amazing Spider-Man, and it's not just Spider-Man. It's like the whole thing. It's colors everywhere, and I was like, oh, I got to get it. So that I'm getting that. And I was like, see, maybe it was just a thing where she was just like, Beta Ray Bill, let's see, you know, just kind of. I do like that she took the Thor logo, and in the logo she did like a star sky. So like it's Thor, but it's in stars and stuff.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Pretty awesome.
Her
Yeah.
stuff is so unique, and even I think I pre-ordered the you know how it's not Incredible Hulk. I think it's just Hulk, the new Donny Cates Hulk run that's coming out. She has a like cover B. It's not an incentive or anything like that. But I did pre-order that one because it's just so original, I thought.
Nice.
Some of her stuff is a hit or miss, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of her stuff is a hit or miss. I'm like, I like this stuff, but those character drawings that she did for like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, like Groot and
headshots.
Yeah.
I don't really like. Yeah,
Mm.
I think she rushed it. Like tried to rush it and just
Yeah, because she had so much to do, probably.
I mean, those guys are cranking out covers.
They are cranking out a lot.
They are, right?
Her cover for Champions, the Nova cover that she did, Sam Alexander, the Nova head cover. I love that. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I don't even collect Champions. I don't even read it. I just want that one cover. Just how awesome that looks.
Bye, poor Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Have a great weekend. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. All right, guys. Anything else you guys doing for Labor Day? Are you guys off on Mondays, or are you guys still working?
Yeah, I'm off on Monday. I'm not doing
Off on Monday.
all weekend.
I always work.
You always work.
I'm always working.
Me and my friends might do like go to this oyster place, like kind of by the bay, and then hopefully get some fresh
Where are you
oysters,
at?
shuck them ourselves. I'm on the West Coast. I'm near San Francisco.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm here on the East Coast, and I can literally drive a couple hours away and go to Charleston, and
Nice.
right out of. I mean, they just sell them right there. It's like early market or whatever. Yeah. So we're big on that here too. I love oysters.
Very cool. Yeah, I love them.
How is the weather there? Did Ida affect you at all or anything?
Who, me?
Yes, Tyler.
No.
Yes.
We have literally. This is. Can I say? Please don't ruin it. This is the best summer we have ever had as far as weather.
Great.
I think the highest our temp has been is like 95 degrees, and anytime it hits 95, we immediately get a shower and it cools air. Like I think this weekend, the high is like 75 degrees, and it's all cool breeze because it's all coming off of Ida. So we have like ducked and dodged everything. Like I've never.
Oh wow.
Everybody else is like, it's 1,000,000 degrees and we're dying. And I was like, you know what? Y'all have it for a summer. We're tired of it. Like the whole lower part of the state's swamp too. So it's not just heat. It's like walking in a wet, like, shower. Every time you walk outside. No, we're good. Like y'all have it for a summer.
All right. Taki, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So, I am going to do my Sunday Family tomorrow, and any videos that you guys are going to show. Mark, do you have any other information vids or anything that you want to show or talk about?
I have one coming out. It's filmed on my thoughts on the kind of price manipulation and the Walmart variant packs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I know
that'd
that's
be
not old
interesting.
news. That's 3 weeks old, but I thought about a video. I thought about a couple things, but anyways, it's just my thoughts on it. So that will come out, I think, Monday or Tuesday. And then I'll probably do a haul video. I got some new comics. I got some pretty big comics coming in over the next 2
Nice.
weeks. So I'll have to show off those.
Did you did you pop to the peer pressure and pop on that one?
I didn't because I bought some other ones. So we were at live stream, so they were trying to get me at my LCS. There's Amazing Spider-Man 15, first appearance of Kraven the Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
He has it for $600. It's not graded. I think it's about a 3, 5, or 4. Problem is, there's a half page or a page missing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, normally that book would be, I don't know, I guess a couple thousand maybe.
Yeah.
Guessing,
something
graded.
weird.
And so, you're going to get, CGC is so weird. You're going to get a green label,
Yeah.
but you might not. You might get it might be a 0.5. It might, you know what I mean? They have really odd,
0.5 incomplete or something.
Yeah. Blue label. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a toss up. So the question is do you buy the thing for 600? I don't think so. But ASM 15 is and it looks, put it on your wall, look damn good. So
Yeah.
I've honestly had the thought of, if you didn't get it, seeing if you could get it for me, and I pay you for it, and then you send it to me, because I'm.
Well, okay. Well,
I love
DM me
Craven.
what
That's
you
one of
want
my
to pay.
boys.
'Cause I can get him. I buy a lot of stuff at this guy's place, so he's a pretty reasonable guy. And so I don't think I'd pay 600. But if you have another price that you want to pay, and like I said, you'd have to trust me. I think it's a 3.5, and I know there's stuff missing in it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I trust you as far as that. I'm just wondering whether I want. I mean, I want it, but I want it.
Anyway,
I want it, but the money.
Yeah,
Like, do I really need to eat?
So,
I don't need groceries. I don't need groceries this 2 weeks. I could just.
Ramen's fine.
Ramen's good.
Good.
Drink water. Just fill my stomach full of water, and it'll be fine. But I made a video in response to the whole award thing. That's probably the funniest thing I've ever done. Oh my god! Like, I even surprised myself. I don't know how I made the video, like, without cracking up and losing my mind. I did it in one shot. It's 5 minutes long of me just acting like I'm losing my mind.
Are you going to post that up tomorrow?
It's already up, sir.
Oh, they're up.
Yeah.
Nice.
You get off here.
I'm gonna sub you up and check it out. Yeah.
And then I just put up today my Nova collection video. I did another little collection vid of what I have this year as far as Nova goes.
Gotcha.
And so there's that. And that's pretty much it. I did comment the thing that I don't know if y'all even seen it. The types of comic collector parody videos that I do. I did one day and I just posted it up. It's kids. So that should be pretty interesting. It's weird because I have to sit there and like think of like how people would think who are these types of collectors, because I've been watching comic collection videos I've seen everything. You've got speculators, you've got people who, there's just so many different types of collectors. And I've seen Jared Dines does it with music too. He does it with guitar players. So I was just like, why not do it with comic book collectors? There's so many different kinds of comic book collectors, right? And the videos are like usually a minute, maybe at the most. So it's not going to hurt you to watch it. So I was like, yeah, and I did one of those today too. So that's up.
Nice.
All right, guys. All right, guys. So I gotta go.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right, Alan. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun. Definitely want to do this at some point again.
Nice meeting you first time.
Yes,
live.
yes.
Mark, always a pleasure. Tylox, always a pleasure as well. All right, guys.
You guys have a good night. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, good night, guys. All right, take it easy, guys.
Thanks,
thank you for all the chats. We will see you later. All right, take care, guys.
All right, bye.